It's it's the idea of the need for refuge is pretty strong for people. People really attach to that, So it's pretty powerful, And if I can move that into tangible things that people can do, steps. I've created 12 steps of ecological health. I was inspired by Dr. King's 6 steps to nonviolent social change. So I looked at my life and everything I learned, and over a course of years, I created 12 components of ecological health. And we got to stop thinking of the earth and just everything in objectified relationships, or everything is just there. We treat our bodies like it's just there. We treat Mother Earth like it's just there. We treat a lot of times with each other, everything is just profane. But I try to, in my own streetwise way, I try to live a little bit more of a spiritual or sacred type existence. It's just none of this stuff up here, but really grounded. You know what I mean? Just things that mean more and that feel right and that are really embedded from here all the way through my body and soul. I mean, it's been a long time since I think that it was just being, because I was pretty much, I'd be on my bike or whatever, and would be sometimes in the park. It would be the people harassing me, stalking me, old men, and lurking or whatever like that. I mean, I'm blessed. I've lived the easiest, happiest life compared to so many others. So I could be in Somalia, or I couldn't. I mean, I saw somebody whose body ends here, and they have to use their arms as ski poles, and they have a skateboard on them. So even when I haven't had very many, when I fell further down into like poverty and stuff, I still know that I'm blessed, and I wasn't too caught up in my own stuff, but when you visualize what it was like here, where the prairie met the sea, two halves of a whole, original fertility, that's strung all along the Gulf Coast from Louisiana down to about Mexico, and then so much of it has been ripped up, and but when you find little parts of it, it's like stepping into a whole different place, because it's so lush, and every step of the way is full of life. We're in a race to save it from extinction, and I know that like in my county here, Harris County, we also have our county jail alone is overcrowded with over 10,000 inmates. Mostly more than half of them low-level offenders. Someday, maybe even beyond my lifetime, this program and this application will allow people to be really engaged in a deep restoration, because this work can be used to reduce recidivism or just help people get healthy. Well, we look at, we say ecology is the final and greatest social struggle because it demands the interconnectedness of all living things. So you can, sometimes, the diversity of life is really something we should celebrate, and you can utilize a path to acceptance, or even self-acceptance, doesn't happen overnight, and no matter what is going on, it's a matter of, a lot of times people are looking for that one moment, that lightning bolt moment, but I haven't found like that so much. You may have awakenings, but I find that you get to places by being on that path, and you're in places, little places all along that. I'm still I'm on my own path to self-acceptance, and even sometimes I'm moody still, but I'm supposed to be always sometimes I'm supposed to be really a strong, always positive, upbeat person, always insist upon the ultimate goodness of people, but behind the scenes, I guess, every day I hear so much bad news, and sometimes it can get me down, but I'm a fitness freak. I'm like, I use working out and running and swimming and jumping rope and whatever else, climbing the stairs part, to manage that. I just want people to be stronger and not give up hope. And I also want people to celebrate life, because I've seen a lot. Even out in the West, I would see animals who've been here for 1,000,000 years, who have their own culture, like prairie dogs, for 1,000,000 years. And it's almost like this. It's like that Dr. Seuss story, Horn Hears a Who. We are here, we are here. It's like they have and when you pay attention, they speak a language. It's almost like they're aliens, but they're so intelligent. And they have been attacked with so much racial hatred to just wipe them out, because the livestock industry doesn't want them, and so violently. It's like I will still see them worship the sun every morning when they get up. And it's like, you can be informed by that. In the midst of constant, unrelenting hatred and danger, you can still celebrate life. And so I accept the acknowledgement of problems. I don't accept the problems. That was my biggest difference. I want this work to help the country tell its own story. And it can look at, all these issues that, whether it's climate change or homophobia or just helplessness or, whatever, loss, whatever, you can find there's a lot of interest in the intersection of our most pressing social issues. And so we want to be on the forefront of that and help new people lead in that. Help people who are service recipients become service providers.